A pleasure to speak with you. I first saw this at Sundance, and I missed you on the carpet. I'm so happy to finally talk to you about this. Let's just go right into it. Killian's story is so multifaceted. It's like the limit is the sky, and escaping and struggling and all these things. What did you first grasp onto when it came to his story that kind of helped you build him?
I think I first looked at his I guess the first thing that jumped out to me was his purity, right? There's something about him that is so innocent, right? So everything impacts him. You know what I mean? It's like having a blank canvas and anything you throw at it, it's gonna stick. You know what I mean? And it's gonna mean something, you know? Um, and from that purity, his imagination. You know what I mean? Here's a grown adult male who still believes that he can achieve something incredible, and a lot of adults don't have that 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 ability to dream anymore, you know. And so I really, and I'm in the business of that, you know. And so I really admire that in him and connect to that. And then of course there's just his dogged drive, you know. I would read the scenes and go, oh, I think at one point in the script it says, "Let's out an like an animal, a bleeping animal, you know, bah, ah, that sound, you know." And I thought, wow, what does it take to get yourself to that place? I've been there in the gym, you know, but he's always there. He lives there. And I thought, wow, what a sacrifice he's willing to make. And I just admired that about him. You know, there were parts where I thought, oh, that's hairy, but I admired that about him, you know, and really wanted to give myself a shot to step into his speedos in his trunk and
Uh,
see what it was like.
Now, of course, there's also many scenes kind of reminiscent of Eminem's Stan, right into his
Yes, yes,
hero and,
yes,
and
yes,
and and
yes.
all those moments as well too. Was there ever any moments where you written or commented or said something out loud for about a peer or a hero, and did it ever get a contact with you? Did you ever have one of those moments yourself?
Um, I wrote a letter to Michael Jordan once when I was like 11 years old. I wrote a letter to Michael Jordan, and he didn't write me back, but I'm sure he got it.
I'm sure he did.
I know
I'm
he
sure he
got
did.
it, and I just wanted him to know. I didn't need anything from him. I just wanted him to know that I loved him so much, you know.
For
Yeah.
sure. Also, with Killian's journey is he actually mentions about, like, working on specific muscles and his lower half not growing the way he wanted to. I've
Calves.
talked to different people who work out all the time. What is the muscle group, or is there a specific muscle which is the hardest for you that you have to work after, or something specific where you're like, it's just, and I've talked to Jean-Claude Van Damme, who talks about this little muscle here, it took me forever. And
His
like,
oblique.
you know, what?
His
I
oblique.
think so. It was right here. I don't remember. I don't know what the names are.
Right,
Unfortunately, I wish I
right,
was,
right,
but it
right.
was right. It was right here. He talked about taking forever to get that one muscle, and just it
Oblique.
just made him so happy.
Yeah. For me, I'd probably say probably my calves. Sometimes you come up against genetics. You know what I mean? And like it's hard to grow them for me. You know, like my quads and hams would be strong and ready, and then my calves just like, come on, like they hurt like hell, but they're not growing. You know what I mean? And that was the same case with Killian. I actually don't know if Elijah wrote that before or after I was cast, but yeah, my calves are oh man, it's so embarrassing. It's yeah, they're they're average.
I think they're more than average, but you're doing well. So
Thanks,
I
man.
thank you very much. I hope everyone in your world is happy and healthy. We'll make sure to talk about this with everyone too.
God bless. Thanks, brother.
Be good.